Good morning. It is 12:34. It is the 31st of July. I have been currently waiting for my new book covers for my Diana Vale books. I have nearly all of them done. I'm also releasing a box set. I wanted to release it today, but I don't think the new covers are done. And I am going out today, so it's probably going to be tomorrow. I normally send a newsletter, Zarina Matcha newsletter, on the 1st of every month. I haven't actually written it today, so I'm probably going to have to write it out tomorrow. This is my screen. Be prepared to experience immense shakiness as I am currently holding this with my hands. Yeah! This is my KDP dashboard. As you can see, the books. I have some of the new covers are done. I really like this very minimalist design. Hot guy on the cover. So yes, I am releasing a box set, and I was currently using Publisher Rocket to research keywords because I want to run ads on the box set when it releases. So yeah, everything is very, very clear. If I go on Kirk University, Maine, there's probably a much better quality way to film this. Amazon ASM MS keywords, yeah. So I use Publisher Rocket, which I absolutely love if I go on it right now. So let's say I type in, I don't know. This is amazing, by the way. I have a link to it. It literally is like a one-time purchase of I think about 90 quid. This basically is really helpful if you want to run Amazon ads. So as you can see, these are a bunch of keywords that come up if you type that in. You can even switch between like USA, UK, Germany. There's me reflected in the laptop. So this is my Amazon ad dashboard, amazon.com. As you can see, my spend is incredibly brilliant compared to my sales, and yes, that was very sarcastic. This is from last year when I was running ads on my books. Really, I was kind of just trying it out, like being very trial and error. I mean, the good thing is I made some sales, even though I didn't make nearly as enough to justify the spend. It was all about trial and error, really. But essentially, using Publisher Rocket is really, really helpful because what it lets you do is if you want to create an ad, it lists you all of the keywords that are necessary. All of the keywords that you search in Publisher Rocket will come up there. It's all paused, so you won't see it. This is the only thing that's really irritating. There's no way to just click like adjust bit, automatically adjust. You have to adjust everything manually, which is incredibly time consuming. This is kind of what my sales have looked like ever since I made Professor Valentine permanently free. I've been having like daily downloads, which is fantastic. And I've even had a few other sales as well. So yeah, it's decent. I had quite a few back then. Slowly jangling out the pennies. I've had 8 pre-orders on my gay romance novella, which is fantastic. Show my Amazon advertising UK page. Yeah, like as you can see, obviously it's still kind of shit, but it's been a bit better in terms of the sales. Yeah, I did kind of decently when I ran ads last year for Anne and Around Midnight. Also last year, as in 2020, my Zarina Matcha books were all 99p and 99 cents, so sales are pretty good. I've obviously re-increased them ever since doing my Diana Vale stuff. I like using Publisher Rocket for keywords as well. That's what I've been doing this fine morning/afternoon. So I was, yeah, so awesome, man. Doing stuff. Yeah, that's how you create a book. Yeah, it's so cool. Creating books. I was writing out little blurbs or whatever and using Publisher Rocket to get some keywords. So what I do, now, I usually set it to Amazon US because that has a much larger market anyway. 85, highly competitive, so there isn't much worth in having that. But if I do like New Adult Romance Kindle Unlimited, that is also 85, but it's got much less competitors. I picked these as the least competitive keywords. So yeah, that is kind of a summary of my morning. Finally, I'm going to draw a tarot card for today. When I first started doing these YouTube videos, I was like, I'm going to post once a week on a Friday, and it's just slowly increasing. So this card is sticking out. What is this? This is, the Queen of Earth. generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, the ability to make anything more beautiful, a love of family and home, be practical about how you proceed, a love of art and beauty, a sensible approach. So what these cards do, they're really a guide on what to kind of meditate upon for the following day. Sometimes I like to consult the little book. Back in, I think it was May, I was with a friend down in Brick Lane, and there was a man doing tarot card readings, and he was literally using these angel tarot cards, and the reading he gave me was so positive that I literally went out of cards. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. I literally would not have bought these cards if I had not had the reading done by him. In traditional tarot, they have coins, wands, pentacles, and swords, but this uses the elements. So earth corresponds with the coins, being kind of sensible, practicality, enjoyment, art. I'm actually going out later today with some friends, so I see this as it's going to be quite a pleasant day, quite a relaxed day. So yeah, I am now going to go. It is almost 1, so I'm going to go take a shower, eat, and then leave to go meet my friend and then see some other friends this evening. I mean, I'm currently at 86 subscribers, so I'm not far from 100, considering I've only been doing this for a few months. I consider that a nice achievement. I would like to thank everybody who subscribes to my channel, including Michael Jackson, Jim Morrison, Charles Manson, and Beyonce, to infinity and beyond. London's raining, London's raining. I'm regretting not bringing an umbrella. Oh fuck, I think that was my bus. Yo, this is mud! Mudding! Okay, it is 13 past 3 in the morning. I have spent the past 3.5 hours basically uploading the new covers and reformatting the ebooks, as well as updating newsletter content, Story Origin, Goodreads, Author XP, like updating covers and the bios. I have no idea how it's taken me through it. Oh yeah, it's because I was spent most of the time updating the EPUBs on Vellum. The new covers are being published. That is really nice. Oh, box set is now live. Oh, that's fantastic. That means I can create a link for it. Yes. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Done. I don't have a Mac, so I use Vellum on my brother's Mac. I include this at the beginning just to help people, and yeah, that is all. It is really easy to create a box set on Vellum, by the way. I'll link a YouTube video below. Book Linker is awesome. It's totally free, and you use that to create universal links. That is really nice. It tells you how many times people have clicked it. Yeah, pretty awesome. That was just me editing the newsletter. I can put the link now here and then send it tomorrow. I've got these like Story Origin promos. That's really awesome. Updated the covers. Oh, this man is fucking gorgeous. Wow. If I woke up every day looking at that, I would be a very happy bunny. That is like the first time I have ever documented what a daily work process actually looks like when I'm not doing actual writing. The kind of stuff that I no doubt other indie authors do as well and can relate to. Getting the balance between going out and having a life as well as doing work can be very tough when you're self-employed, but I think that the thing which helps is having a lot of discipline. I have this, my daily planner thing. This is amazing. I write down everything I need to do each day and it helps so much. Yeah, it's very hard. It's very hard trying to organize yourself when you're self-employed, when you're running essentially a business all by yourself. I'm really hoping that the combination of the new covers, the box sets, and also, as I mentioned this morning when I filmed this, I'm going to be running ads again on the box set. So hopefully if I run ads on the box set and potentially on Professor Valentine, a free ebook, that will hopefully boost my sales over the next couple of months. So I'm gonna see how August and September go, and obviously I'm gonna be writing more, releasing sequels to all of the romance books that are currently out, and probably talking about in a more like in one of the Friday videos, which are going to be glossier. I think at some point I'm going to like make some kind of plan about how my channel is going, because the way I'm seeing it, it's likely that my Friday videos will be like very descriptive, kind of more edited ones, and then in between videos will be like these little vlogs giving insights into my writing, and obviously the random rambly unedited videos. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have 3 types of videos on my channel, which is quite cool. Yeah, if I can find some time to edit this, I'd like to upload this within the next couple days so everything's kind of relevant. That would be cool, and obviously try not to make it too long. Thanks for watching. You want to know what's really annoying, right? Today is the 2nd of August and it is 3:22 in the afternoon, right? I actually spent about 4 hours yesterday editing this entire video. I actually created the Amazon ads, so for the box set they're now running. Haven't got any sales yet, but I do now have 11 pre-orders for Marco Polo, which is awesome. Yeah, because I sent out my Diana Bell newsletter yesterday, so I got 3 more pre-orders for Marco Polo, and I have 1 pre-order on Forever Valentine, which is the sequel to Professor Valentine, with this hottie right here. So I spent yesterday editing this video, which you have hopefully just watched if you're like at the end. And I was gonna upload it, and then what happened is Filmora kept on crashing because it is cheap software, and for people who don't know much about video editing, like, don't get me wrong, I like using Filmora, like it suits my needs. It's kind of like a better version of Windows Movie Maker, which I used to use when I was like 15 and used to make YouTube videos. I updated it, so hopefully it's going to be better. And I tried to upload this video 3 times, and every time it got to like 13% and it was just sitting there. Yeah, so hopefully I'm going to upload this within the next 2 hours, and my newsletter, my monthly newsletter, which usually goes out on the 1st, is going to go out today with this video included at the bottom. If you're on my mailing list, do enter this month's giveaway. I run giveaways every month where you can win any one of my ebooks for free. I do these exclusively for my newsletter subs, but they're also open to people who subscribe to my channel and who are in my Facebook group as well. I might film maybe 1 vlog, like this actual kind of vlog, doing my documenting or writing kind of thing. Maybe on like a Monday I might upload. So essentially I'm probably going to be uploading videos at least twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, but it's going to be steadily increasing, which is awesome because this is really fun. Also, like, I think it was last week, my shelf, this part of my shelf broke. So this is my shelf. It's like very, very higgledy-piggledy and unorganized. Yeah, there's like just stuff everywhere. This tripod cost me like £13 from Amazon, so it's constantly at a weird angle. It's really irritating. But yeah, just sub to my channel, help me get like 1,000 subscribers so I can start monetizing my videos and be able to afford good equipment and a good camera. Yeah, I'm probably gonna like rearrange my shelf, so next time I actually film a video, I think I'm gonna put all of this there and all of that there. I'm also going to spend the rest of today and tomorrow editing Marco Polo. Now I've got 11 pre-orders. I really can't afford to disappoint. Russia! I've actually finished it, so I've got 30,000 words, but I need to get like about 5,000 to 7,000 more words in. I need to send it tomorrow to the woman who's going to edit it. The other lady is editing my story Forever Valentine. Having like 2 people on rotate who you can send stuff to is real good. Later on this week, I'm going to edit the Black and British Authortube videos. The Black Authortube collab video is going to come out this Friday, and the British Authortube collab video is going to come out next Friday, so it's going to be fun. And then I'm probably going to film, yeah, I'm going to film the videos that will come out going, because what I do is I like to film my videos in bulk, so if you'll see, like, 5 of my videos will have the same background because I filmed them all in one go, and my voice starts to go really croaky. I film, like, probably Saturday and Sunday. And then next week, I'm going to start writing the sequels to the Romance Novelist. So the sequel to Last Night, Capture Us, Finally They're Not You. Yeah!